Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have two more real easy fall DIYs that I want to bring to y'all. And I may have one more fall craft if I can get it in, as well as I will be also showing my home tour within the next few days as well. So be on the lookout for that. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump into my Halloween DIYs. So let's go ahead and get started with this project, and I'll tell you what we will be doing. And we will be making a pumpkin out of a Slinky. I picked this Slinky up from the Dollar Tree, and I found it over in the kids section. So, and as you see, it's orange, so it's perfect. And then I also have some floral wire here that I picked up as well. You can find this in the area where all the crafting things are at, like the floral things and vases and all. And then I also have a couple pieces of orange pipe cleaner. So this is very, 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 very easy. What you'll need to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this apart here, and what you'll need to do is just pull it out. It is kind of stuck to each other, itself a little bit. All right, so now I have it all pulled apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit it down and I'm going to bring it in like this. All right, so I think you'll only need one little small piece of pipe cleaner. And then of course I went with the orange so it could blend in nicely. And I'm going to just take the two end pieces here and I'm going to connect them together. All right, so now I have it all connected, as you see there. All right, so it's all connected towards the bottom. And then, you know what? I forgot about my stem. So let me grab a couple of, just going to use a couple of the Jenga type blocks from the Dollar Tree. Let me go grab those real quick and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I was able to go back to my stash and I found these little Jenga type little pieces. These are over in the area with the kids, like games and things like that. And so I have so many boxes of them that I have collected. So I'm going to glue 3 of these together. And then we'll go ahead and place them on down into the middle of, let me scoot this over so you can see what I'm doing here, into the middle of the pumpkin. Okay, so they should look like that with all of them placed together. Trying to clean off these pieces of glue real quick. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so now we can just, as you see, just stick it, like right down here in the middle. So I'm gonna go around the end here and on every side of this wood block piece. And then I'll just go ahead and place it right on down in there. So once you place the blocks down in there with the glue, it should go ahead and adhere to the inside of the Slinky. So I have that now completed. And so now I like to, you don't have to, but I like to add a little something extra to the stem. So I have this floral wire, and let's see, I normally use a pencil. Let's see, I don't have one right with me. So I'm gonna use my little floral wire cutters here, and I'll just put it right around this. So all you wanna do is just like twist it around. A pencil's real good for that, but you can just bring it right around. You can have it as long as you would like for it to be. And then all you have to do is just pull it right off of there. And then it curls. See how it has the curly shape there to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I like to normally have 2 pieces of wire. So I will do another one. Like I said, you just twist it right on like your pencil or whatever you may have, pen. And normally I like to make like 3 loops. All right, I'm gonna pull this right off of here. And you can pull it back out a little bit and readjust however you want. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece off as well. All right, let me set that to the side. So now we have our 2 pieces. And then what I'll do is I'll just take my little piece of the end and I will put some glue on it. And then I will try to place it down in there as well. So I'll put it on each side down here next to my stem. And then let me get some glue on this other piece and then I'll show you what this looks like. All right, so see how easy this was? And I think it's a cute little craft to set up. And I've made one already, so I can show you, you know, what the other one looks like on my shelf. But I wanted to bring this to y'all and show y'all how easy this was. Now, my other one that I made, I did have a piece of wood that was in my garage, and it was just a little small piece of wood, and I just, you know, pushed the wood piece of wood. It was like from a project that my fiance did. So you could take a stick from the yard or a small piece of a stick, you could put that down in there. Like I said, I had a wood piece that was left over, and then this one, like I said, I did use the Jenga, you know, type pieces. So, you know, just whatever you may have on hand. A cinnamon stick is another good one as well. I have used cinnamon sticks. So, but I think it's just a fun little easy, real easy project. So there's our pumpkin Slinky. And let me see, I'll set it back over here. And then our next project is going to be embroidery hoop pumpkins. So for this project, let me see, let me get my glasses on so I can see what I'm looking at here. I did pick up the embroidery hoops from Walmart, and I grabbed the 4-inch, the 6-inch, and the 8-inch. Whoops, 8-inch. And then in my stash now, I did have some fabric already. I happen to have this green fabric, and this is enough for my smallest one. I have this one as well. My favorite flower is the sunflower, so I thought this was perfect. So I do have this one. I have seen this one at Dollar Tree. They have like little rolls of rolled up pieces of fabric. So I did find it with that. And then I also found this as well. And this one was also at Dollar Tree. I'm not sure about this green one. It was just in my stash, so I thought that it went nicely. Also, I will be using some burlap for the actual stem. Okay, so this is a really, really easy project as well. And for this one, we'll just go ahead and we'll take these pieces of paper right off of here. And this project is real similar if you watch the video for the sunflower wreath that I did with fabric. It's the same exact type of concept. All right, so I'm gonna start with my smallest one first, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna loosen it up, and then I'm gonna take it apart. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take my piece of fabric here, and I'm going to cut it to the size for the, let's see, what do I want? The outside hoop, right? Yes, the outside hoop. So I'm going to lay it down here, and I'm going to cut me a piece of fabric here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my piece of fabric where you can actually see the pattern, and I'm going to lay it right down. And then I'm going to lay my inside hoop down on it. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to take the outside hoop and I'm going to press it right on top. Okay, so it should look just like this. Now there's going to be some overage, but we will trim that off. And then now all you want to do is just tighten all this right back up so that the fabric stays in there nicely. Okay, so just grab your scissors, and then you just want to trim along the edges. Now you probably could glue it to the back if you wanted to. I cut mine just like really short, so that's what it looks like as of right now. And I'm just gonna prop mine up somewhere, so I don't think it's really gonna matter to see in the back, but if you wanna glue it down to the back, you can. So we have the smallest one now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the middle one and the big one. And once I get those completed, then I'll show y'all what those look like. I have them all completed except for the stem, so I just wanted to show y'all exactly how that looked. And like I said, it does come out a little bit. I tried to trim down as much as I could. I might go back and see about trimming up some more. But like I said, you could glue it to the back. I just chose not to. And then there's that one. And then, yeah, I mean, you could use any old fabric. This is just the fabric that I chose to use. So now that I have my actual pumpkins here, you know, completed, now let's go ahead and get ready for the stem. And what I did was I just cut a couple of pieces of burlap, and I folded it over and I glued it like that. And I actually took two pieces. I'm going to layer them. I think that they would look a little bit nicer. So I have my two pieces here. I would say they're probably about 1 inch wide. And so I just thought it would look nice to take the pieces and kind of like lay one on top of each other and then glue it on there like that. So I'll go ahead and glue this piece onto this piece. And then we'll glue it, because you don't really want to have this part here to show where you're actually tightening up. So I'm just going to, let's see, put some glue onto that piece. And then I'm going to lay this right here on top. And I may trim it down some more, but that's how you have, I think I will trim it down because I think it might look a little bit nicer. Let's try to trim it down, let's see. So I probably didn't have to have it quite as long. Okay, so there's that piece there. And then I will make some pieces real quick for my other two. All right, so I have all 3 of these completed. I think I might take it an extra step and maybe add some of the floral, the floral wire that I have over here, just to add a little something extra to it, because I feel like it is kind of a little bit plain, and I wish that it had a little bit something extra with it. So I'm gonna try the same concept again. I have them all completed, and I love the way it looks with the 2 on there versus the 1, and I'm glad that I added the pieces. I just think it makes it look more like a pumpkin. And I'm going to sit them up somewhere, and I'll show y'all what that looks like. I'll add a picture at the end, and that way you can see exactly what they look like all together, like standing up. I wish that I had another piece to add with this one, because I have a little short piece, and maybe I'll cut some of that off where it's not so long. But I love the way that they turned out, and I think they're so cute, and they were so easy to make. So you know, if you like this project, it's very simple, it's not a lot of supplies, and I hope that you'll try this as well. So I have the embroidery hoop pumpkins, as well as the Slinky pumpkin. And I love the way that it all turned out. So I hope that y'all enjoyed these projects, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, as well as if you're visiting from my channel for the first time, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and to check out some of my other videos as well. All right, y'all, well, as always, thanks for watching. Bye.